Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Sunday the 10th of June 2018 and we're providing our gold and silver weekly update for the week ending the 8th of June. Gold rose $5 last week from $1,293 to $1,298, having hit a high of $1,301 and a low of $1,290. In sterling terms, gold finished the week at £968. That's unchanged. And in euros, it closed at €1,104. That's down €5 on the week. Silver rose 38 cents from $16.40 to $16.78, having hit a high of $16.90 and a low of $16.37. In sterling terms, it closed at £12.51. That's up 23 pence. And in euros, it closed at 14.26 euros. That's up 0.19 euros. The gold to silver ratio fell from 78.84 to 1 to 77.35 to 1. The Dow Jones closed on Friday at 25,316, up 75 points on the day and up 681 points on the week. And the NASDAQ closed at 7,645, up 10 points on the day and up 91 points on the week. Brent crude fell 33 cents from $76.79 to $76.46. And US light crude fell 7 cents from $65.81 to $65.74. The dollar index stands at 93.53, down just 0.62 on the week. Gold moved back and forth last week, testing the 1300 level, but failed to remain above it. For those who believe it is just simmering, about to take off, we just remind listeners that gold's high last week was lower than the previous week's high, and gold's low last week was lower than the previous week's low. So we do not see a simmering at this stage. We still believe prices will go lower, unless of course a negative political event occurs, or the trade barriers or tariffs threatened by various countries actually are implemented and become hostile and serious. However, we must reiterate, we do not envisage a major reduction in prices and that the upside has more potential than the downside. We just do not believe that gold has quite hit its bottom as yet. Silver markets actually performed well, rising most of the week, peaking on Thursday at $16.89 and falling back slightly on Friday to $16.78. To be frank, we do not see any reason for this rise unless traders are beginning to believe that the $16 level is now too strong a base to break beneath. We still believe silver is range bound, and although it may hit $17, we still feel it will fall back again, although we are slowly reaching the position that $16 is beginning to look like an extremely serious floor. Nevertheless, we still expect interest rates to go up this month and will watch the reaction then. However, trade sanctions and or tariffs will also have an effect if they are fully introduced and or retaliated by other European and world countries. Few interesting reports due out next week includes the survey of consumer expectations on Monday, CPI on Tuesday, FOMC announcement on Wednesday, retail sales figures on Thursday, and industrial production and consumer sentiment index on Friday. The important one, of course, is the Fed's decision on Wednesday, and we expect the Fed to raise short-term interest rates by 0.25%, which will be the second rate hike of the year following the one in March, and the 7th since December 2015. The key question for many is whether there will be another 1, 2 or even more raises later in the year, and it will be the comments that follow the announcement that will be watched most closely. We did not get a chance last week to provide a short video on copper, but we are confident to do so probably Wednesday or Thursday of this week. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumb up and share it on Twitter. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe as a free member for regular email updates and offers. Our Facebook page, which is updated regularly, can be found at facebook.com/illuminatisilver. Disclaimer: Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.